Hello, Copper Coins fans. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E033, a 1961D original wrapped roll. We'll wait for a few people to come join us and we'll get this show rolling. The coin you see under the microscope is a 1961D 1mm 036. That's the giveaway for today. And we'll get a couple people in here and we'll draw that chip. And then we'll get moving. Remember, if you like videos like this, hit the subscribe button. It's free. And the notifications. We do try to do between 4 and 6 a week. Hello, Malcolm. How are you today? Boy, that 64 roll was good yesterday. Tired? Yeah, it's been a tiring day. I did a lot of work around the house, tried to get my office straightened up a bit, and try to get things moved around so we can really move stuff around. But yeah, the RPMs in yesterday's roll, or Monday's roll, was RPM 4, 12, 15, and then 1mm 18. Hey, Sissy, how are you today? I'm going to go ahead and draw the chip for the giveaway, which is the coin under the microscope, and give them a good shake. And it's number 19. Hey, Carl, how are you today? Get this roll opened up. Ah, all right, cool. Rest time, eh, Sissy? I think Chuck is planning to do a reveal tonight. I don't know if he's scheduled it yet or not. But he did ask me if I would be done before 7:30. So, and I says, well, I will for sure, so I'll start a couple minutes early. So that way I know. All right. Get those spread out. And we will get moving. Hey, Chris, how are you? Coin number 1 goes to Parvis. Get this focused up a little bit. Hey, Sandigger, how are you today? I bought 2 of these rolls at my LCS2, and hopefully this has what the other one has in it. I actually searched one, and it could turn out to be an interesting coin, if it's what I think it is. Still got to do a little more investigating on it. But I don't see why there wouldn't be the same variety in this roll. Coin number 2 goes to Ant. Turn this light down just a tad. I think that is die scratches, even though it's a pretty well placed die scratch. If that was the only thing there, I would tend to lean more to an eyelid, but there's die scratches all around it going in that direction. I'm doing well. Doing well, Sandigger. Coin number 3 goes to Yo Man. Ah, there we go. And this roll does have the same RPM in it. I do believe that this is RPM 43, but a mid die state coin instead of a late die state coin. The only pictures I've been able to find anywhere are of late die state examples. But it's a nice RPM. So we're off. That's great. None of the markers that are listed match. That is why I've got to do overlays and everything. Because the only die state that's listed is late die state. And it would have, well, I'll show you where the markers would be. The markers would be a die crack on the back of the ear here. And it's definitely not there. And then a big die break right at the bottom of column 12. And this is a mid die state reverse, where the other one is a late die state reverse. So I've got some investigating to do, but it's definitely not, I want to say like 1mm75. There's one that's similar. He just happened to get rolls that had that one in it too. But I've sent pictures of this out to a couple people, and they're kind of leaning that it would be RPM 43 also, but just need a little research done on it. So we'll hold that one out for Yo Man. Next coin is for Sireg. Hey, P. Adams, how are you? Yeah, and you know, I looked at a couple of the coins in the roll that I had, Carl, and it looked like there is possibly a die crack starting behind the ear. But I couldn't get it to show up on the microscope. All right. And nothing on coin number 4. I will be doing about the first 10 reverses, and then I'll only check them if I notice that the die is a die that I haven't seen before. Next coin is for Carl. But if it does turn out to be 43, that's one of the more difficult dies to get in 61D. So I know that's one that's missing out of my collection. Coin number 6 goes to Jim Fletcher. So if it turns out to be, I'll be very happy. Kind of excited to see some older wheat rolls revealed. Be nice to sit back and watch a couple reveals. And nothing on the reverse for Jim Fletcher. I don't know what it is from that little virus or whatever I had. My voice still is weak. Coin number 7 is for Klaus. At the end of this reveal, I'll be done talking for a while. Hey, Farm Dog, how are you today? Glad you could make it. Oh, this ain't the prettiest coin in the roll, that's for sure. Got 1 RPM so far. Coin Junkie, how are you? Coin number 8 goes to JM. We've gotten 1 so far. Come on, there's got to be more than 1 in this roll. After that 64D roll, that roll turned out really nice. I ended up finding a couple that I missed during the reveal too. I want to say we had close to 20 RPMs in that roll. Coin number 9 goes to Chris Hurley. And this is a die that we have seen before. Coin number 10 goes to Farm Dog. And this is the same die. So we're getting dies repeating themselves over and over, which is a good thing when you're searching a roll. I knew these rolls looked good when I bought them. That's why I was willing to kind of pay up for them. There was absolutely no doubt that they had been not tampered with, they hadn't been tampered with. Coin number 11 goes to Crispy. Though the one being a Batdorf. Like I said, I had a friend that said he could get coins in and out of Batdorf rolls. I don't know how. Now I have seen people rewrap like Fed Reserve rolls and do pretty good. But not where you can't tell. You usually can still tell. But I've gotten them and opened them and it's like, woo. Definitely not original sometimes. Coin number 12 goes to Paul Hampton. I might get me some rolls and watch Chuck if he does a reveal tonight and search some rolls. Sounds like a plan. So far next week I'm going to try and do a 72p roll and then a 60D roll of some sort. And then I'm not sure about the other 2 rolls. Probably do a wheat roll. We've seen this die before. That die scratch sure is most of the rolls I have Sandigger have been sitting around for over 20 years. Some of them 25. But like I said, when I went in there and I saw them, I was like, oh yeah, I'll pay for those. They were just so tight and so crisp. I mean, there was no fuzzy ends. Nothing that would make me think that they hadn't just been sitting around for 45 or 50 years. Next coin is for Otis. Actually 60 years. I still remember the Coin World article. I bring it up all the time. Oh, this is the predominant die in the roll. There was a Coin World article how coin shops would never run out of 60D bank wrapped rolls. And boy, they could rewrite that article. I mean, they used to be 65 cents a roll for years. And now, hell, you're lucky to get them for $20 if they look good. Well, gotta let the little hound dog in. Come on, little one. No troublemaking while you're in here. But yeah, I would say that over 90% of the rolls I've had for over 20 years. Coin 16 goes to Yo Man. I used to buy and sell a lot of silver, and I would buy the penny rolls just as a convenience for the people wanting to sell the other stuff. You know, and a lot of them I paid face value for. Coin 17 goes to Taco John. Come on, we need another one. Let's get it. There's got to be some more in this roll. I would like to find a copy of that Coin World article. I mean, it would had to be back maybe before 2000. It was a long time ago, though. Coin 18 goes to Carl. There we go. There's another one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a 72p. I tried to do that this week, and I looked all over. I couldn't find them. You can see that's a pretty nice RPM right there, and then right up there, and it really looks like 43 to me. I got an 84p rollout, but the end coin's got a little carbon spot on it, so I'm kind of reluctant to do it. What's that? E pluribus. Well, we'll see. I'm going to look around the ear, see if I can get a... I don't know if that's a die crack. We'll have to look if we find another one. That could be the beginning of a die crack around the ear right there. And if I remember right, 43's got this huge die crack going around the ear. But I will look at E pluribus. Anything I should be looking for? It does look like 43 to me. It's definitely not a listed die state. Like I said, I've sent a picture to a couple people, and neither one of them were negative about it at all. They were like, wow, I've never seen an early die state 43, and it probably is that they have. They just didn't realize it was 43. Coin 19 goes to Paul Hampton. Excited to see varieties in the roll. You guys want out now? All right, let's go. The masters of the house have to be dealt with. Next coin, coin number 20. We need more than 2 of these. I'm on. Die chip between U and S in pluribus. All right. Oh, yeah, no, it's not there. I checked for that too. Yeah, none of the markers on the listed coins were on this at all. It would be, this die state would be before any of that. Oh, Good eye, Malcolm. Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton gets this, which is a copy of 1mm36. Yeah. And like I said, Kaneka's only got late die state listed, and we've only got late die state listed. And I can't tell you what Wexler files have because he doesn't have it listed on his site. I think it's WRPM 80 or something like that, or I'm not sure. It's something weird. But all right, congratulations, Paul. Let me write this down so I don't forget who it goes to. Number 19. All right. Back to the show. Thanks for the heads up there, Malcolm. Because I would have just kept blazing away. There, and there's one for Parvis. The only thing I've noticed as a marker on these, Carl, is this little die nick right there. Let's look at the ear on this one. You know, I half think that might be the beginning of that die crack right there. This one's got the same little anomaly above the ear. Let me see if I can see that, if that's close to it. Oh, get copper coins up here. Do a little investigative work here. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, he doesn't have the die crack. Let me look here then. Variety Vista had a die crack on there. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, you know, it could actually be the beginning of that. Don't see anything on the bottom. The way that the one on Variety Vista is it comes down like this, and then just like that, and it's huge. Then there's a die crack on the neck also that he lists, and you know, I think I see it right there, just starting. So this could be enough to tie it. I got to look and make sure that's on all the other examples right there. Besides that, it has none of the other markers. So very cool. We might have something to tie it to 43. Yeah, that's because nobody has it in uncirculated. It's not a very common coin. It's kind of a rare die. Coin 21 goes to Crispy, and it might not be that it's really rare. It might just be that it's in everybody's unattributed pile because they can't find any marker matches anywhere. That is very possible. Hey, Copper Owl, how are you today? Coin 22 goes to JM. And this is the predominant die of the box, or the roll. You can see that little die gouge right here. It's die scratches, of course. You can see how it just lines straight up with that. But boy, if it was like by itself, you could almost argue about a doubled eyelid. It's a little thin, though. Coin 23 goes to Taco John. I've seen this die before. Normal coin for Taco John, approaching the halfway point here. Oh, did I put... Oh, yay. I cleaned my desk today, and it's like, oh, the rubber bands. Where are the rubber bands? Next coin is for Chris Hurley. A little bit of a strike through on the date. And there's that die gouge. Coin 25 goes to Jim Fletcher. Our next roll coming up tomorrow will be a 60D small date roll. That can be fun. Let me get a rubber band. And tie this first half up so it doesn't end up on the floor. God, this desk is so organized, it's almost unorganized to me. It feels unorganized. Not used to that. I got something neat to show you. Is it this one or this one? Let's see. I was putzing around and looking through stuff that was on my desk. And is this it? There it is. Un centavos. There's some doubling right there. There we go. Now we're getting into the good doubling. Kind of a cool coin. I don't remember where I got this from. I think I might have actually bought it off of Facebook. There was two of them, a 44 and a 45, and the 44's got real mild doubling on the date. But kind of cool. Where does he have that listed? I looked all over his site. It's not WRPM 43, is it? I didn't think he had it listed. It's not listed in my Wexler files. Unless it's one that he just happened to put up there. He does do that every once in a while. Oh, he does have a couple. Has he got 80? No. See, the 43 that he's got is WRPM 43. It's not the same die. The Wexler file would be WRPM 80. That's the one we need to see from him. Coin 26 goes to Carl. Oh, there's one for Carl. There you go, Carl. Carl gets an example. Let's look here real quick. I don't see that mark. I do see this, though. There is that crack that's starting. I think that could be enough Hey, Rithi, how are you today? So congratulations, Carl. Fourth one of the roll. Hopefully we get a bunch more. Coin 27 goes to Sireg. And we know that's a normal die. The die scratch in the eye. Get back to the so far we've found 4 examples of what I think is RPM 43. Coin 28 goes to Yo-Man. Got a hit. Lots of bag marks. Ooh. Coin 29 goes to Ant. Focus this up a little bit. Why the counter was hard. That's probably why these rolls were so tight. The counter was probably, the tension on the counter was probably turned way up. Coin 30 goes to Penny Hoarder. But I haven't seen any rubber wheel marks, and that's usually the big sign. Hey Otis, how are you today? Coin 31 goes to Malcolm. That's good to hear. Good to hear, Otis. Then our last roll for the week is going to be a 58D. That'll be on Saturday. Coin 32 goes to Taco John. Oh, that's got a hair on it. Coin 33 goes to Otis. Just in time, Otis. You did not purchase anything for these reveals, Ronald. I don't remember you getting into any of the reveals. We do that at Monday at 7 o'clock. And I think I talked to you one time and you said you're usually at school when these go on. But if you bought into it, you will be getting your coins. Next coin is for Carl. Like I said, I just don't remember when I made the type the name tags up. I don't remember typing your name, so. And while my memory is not great, I do remember a lot of stuff that like that. Next coin is for Parvis. I remember die markers for no reason at all. I don't know why. Coin 36 goes to Jim Fletcher. So, anyways, try to get there Monday, though, Ronald. I have more rolls. I should be doing 4, and Chuck will probably be doing a couple. Yep, and I think the proof pull's Saturday night. I think that's when he plans on doing the proof pull. Coin 37 goes to Klaus. I've seen this die. Oh, nice. Nice. Coin 38 goes to JM. Come on, we need some more. How many we got so far? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, we need more. I really hope these, and the more I'm looking at these, the more I think they're 43 now. With that die crack that we've seen on a couple of them. 39 goes to Crispy. Coin 40 goes to Otis. Oh, man. That right there, that's the same as on 35. I don't think that's an eyelid. I think that's a die scratch. I will look at them with the loop, and if I can be convinced it's an eyelid, there's probably 25 of them in this roll. Because at least 25 of the coins in this roll are from that die set. Coin number 41 goes to Chris. Hey, Ted. How are you today? Hey, there's another one. Actually, I think there's 2 different dies that have that scratch right there. Because this one you can see it runs out, and it runs right there, and you can see it right there. Coin 42 goes to Paul Hampton. Oh man, we need more than 4. Come on. Coin 43 goes to Taco John. Taco John gets a normal coin. We've seen this die many times too. Coin 44 goes to Malcolm. Now this looks to be a die that I haven't seen. With the 3 die scratches coming out of the nose, I just don't remember those. So we will take a peek at the back of this one. Coin 45 goes to Carl. Boom. And Carl gets another one. Let's see if this one's got that crack. See, everything has... This one's a little bit rubbed from the counter. But that, all of them have that little anomaly right there. Let's see about the... Only 2 of them seem to have had what looks to possibly be the beginning of a die crack on the neck. This one's hard to say because it's got a rub right there. But I still think I see it right there. Coin 46 goes to Sireg. See, and yeah, this is the other one, Otis. It's just, there's too much going in that direction. But I'll look into it. I mean, I actually, it was the first coin had that die scratch. I do look at these with the loop in the morning over a cup of coffee, so just in case I miss something under the scope, I catch it with the loop. Coin 47 goes to Penny Hoarder. So a pretty good roll, especially if it pans out to be RPM 43. That would be really cool. Coin 48 goes to Yo-Man. And Yo-Man, I think he's gotten 2 in this roll. Yep, Yo-Man and Carl. Carl has 3. Wow. Carl's hogging all the good stuff. Yeah, when I saw it on the first coin, I was the same way. I was like, and I kind of thought about it for a little bit. But like I say, I will hit it under the loop, and I will do some investigating and see if anybody's got any listings for anything like that. Next coin is for Ant. See, and this is the other one. There's another die that has it, but this one I know is a die scratch for sure because it goes all the way out. And the final coin of the roll goes to Taco John. And Taco John got a normal coin. I can tell just by those die scratches right there. Hey, Papa Giorgio. And we will look this coin right over. Why not? I do believe Chuck is going to be doing one of his reveals this evening. I don't know if he's made the show up on YouTube yet, or... But anyways, I want to thank everyone for joining me. I get a real charge out of searching this stuff. It's just, I get the same feeling as when I search stuff for myself. When I find stuff and you guys get it, it just tickles me. It can even be the most little minor RPM and I get tickled over it. So, but I want to thank you all for joining me, and I will see you later. If Chuck does do a reveal tonight, I will be there. Oh, sorry, Carl, we just finished up. You ended up getting 3 of those RPMs out of 6. We got 6 out of the roll. So you and Yo-Man got 2, and then we got Parvis got the other one. Oh, I must have put one from Yo-Man back in the good pile. We don't want to do that. There it is. Let's see if that's the right one. I'm going to have to do better than that. Yep, that's it. All right, so 2 for Yo Man, 3 for Carl, and 1 for Parvis. 6 out of 50. So 10%, a little over 10%. Guess it would be 12%. So not a bad shot. All right, I want to thank everybody again, and I will see y'all later. And if I don't see you later, I will see you tomorrow, probably about the same time, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, Carl, I will.